My name is Keen Decker, and I'm here to invite you to an evening not like most others. An evening where 4 streamers are pitted up against one another in hopes for fame and fortune. Will one streamer rise to the top and unlock fortunes like no other? Or will they all fall victim to the horrors of Marth's Dungeon? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What it be, what it do? It is your boy Keen Decker back at it again, along with the cast of Marth's Dungeon here.
Hello.
Hello. Everybody wave at the camera.
No, I'm waving, but you can't see it.
Give him some Valrizzi now.
I'm not waving. I hate you all.
We last left off with a large fight inside Bravare. The party fought Baikel's Azumba Zaphadil, in which Thames threw a massive bag of cryolapse on top of Baikel's Azumba Zaphadil, ignited it, and made a large explosion. The fight was still actually relatively close still, as Alice ended up going down. Marth almost went down. The party's feeling pretty rough. However, they did manage to succeed. And they found out that there was a bomb on top of the dams of Bravare, without really knowing how much time realistically is left. On the reverse side, we had a little side story with Pivid visiting a Mechalite family in a small little village, and a recruiter came through. Pivid ended up having to fight the recruiter, saved an old Herbetian vet by the name of Rivers from being taken and uprooted out of the ground, literally. And yeah, and now he is riding on a horse going south by the name of Yum Yums. And Josh's camera yeeted itself out of existence. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no, it for whatever reason shut itself off.
Huh. All right. Well, that's a good place to start, I think.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, did I put down 28? Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, we are on episode 38. So
I
I'll
put
change that
the
after.
announcement correctly in the Discord.
Oh, thank you. But yes, we kind of first start off with Thames and Marth, actually temporarily are not here. Look down, you make your way into the castle with Alice, who's really, really banged up, has 1 HP to her name. And yeah, you kind of are carrying her to try to get her to safety.
Do I remember that if she has a room or not? Or like, do I know that she has one? Because I feel like it was made without.
I am trying to remember. I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna say at some point you probably at least went through the castle if you didn't know it then and there and saw that there was a room for her.
Then I will just like slowly, twitchily walk her to her room.
You kind of slowly make your way.
Yeah, just trying to keep myself together. And I'm looking down the entire time. Not like down at her, but just in general. She just happens to be in the direction I'm looking.
Mm-hmm. And Gems kind of sees you walk through.
If he opens his mouth, I look at him.
Oh my! What might have?
I look over.
What happened to dear Alice?
Problem is taken care of. And then I just walk past him.
Oh. And he kind of just sees the shape that she's in and seems kind of dumbfounded. She seems brutally just injured. You can see just kind of blood and massive bruises, probably some broken bones. And you make your way downstairs here. Alice is kind of semi-conscious as she's, being carried down. She says, "Thanks, look down."
I don't say anything, and I just lay her in bed.
And she kind of gets put down to the bed and just kind of flops there without really much energy whatsoever.
Oh.
And sorry, were you saying something, Joe?
Sorry, Discord was having a stroke. No, Discord was having a stroke, and I probably missed a lot.
You place Alice onto her bed, and she kind of plops onto the bed, very almost lifelessly.
I actually tug her in, and then just leave.
Oops, I didn't mean to rotate her. She's rotating all over the place. You make your way to the door, look down, and Alice kind of just lifts her head up for just a moment and says, Look down.
I pause. I am already looking down, so.
I'm sorry.
I turn. What?
This assassin business. After today, I realized that it's just not for me. All I managed to do was just get beaten and battered to the ground.
You.
What was that, sorry?
You'll be safe here.
Yeah. I don't know. I think after this, I think I'm gonna go home.
Oh. Okay. Be safe.
I, really did enjoy my time with you, although, well, most of, and she kind of just like rolls over and like thinks of Max and like Gems and even Marth, and then she kind of like thinks about like Thames, who she never really talked to much at all, like Pivid. And she's like kind of like, is like, yeah, but then she just like kind of thinks about you and like the adventures that you went on. She's like, I guess mostly just you, but it was fun. Is your Discord okay, Mr. Sherwin? Oh no.
He's dying.
Bruh.
Can't do anything here, man.
It's
What the hell?
literally right next to my mouth. Like I am literally right in it right now.
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like cutting out every so often.
Really? What the fuck?
I don't know. You're probably gonna have to restart Discord after this. Just yeah.
Fair. All right, we'll have to struggle through it. There we go. I just lower the sensitivity. Hopefully that helps. Was fun.
Yeah. And she kind of just like waits for a second and like doesn't look in your direction. And a couple of seconds pass, and I'm assuming you're kind of still standing there.
Yeah.
Look down. I'm going to bed now.
Okay. Rest is good.
And she kind of like closes her eyes.
I leave. I pause when, like, as soon as my hand hits the handle, I pause, shaking, and then open it, exit, and when I shut it, I put a sign up that says, "No, seriously, keep out."
Perfect.
And then I go to my room. And as I reach the top of the stairs, I, while still walking, just pull out conflict, stare at it, and then grab the blade with my hand, and then just walk into my room.
Oh. Okay. You make your way into your room. After a small bit, Thames... Oops. I fucked up. Thames, you come into the castle with Michael's Azuma Zaphadil's body.
Yeah, I'm hoofing it. I put his body down, and I put his armor down as well. And immediately, I'm gonna make the Ring of Rest in favor.
All right, perfect. And yeah, you kind of just set. Let me grab Michael's body actually. Michael's Azuma Zaphadil. You set it down on the ground, and you make the Ring of Resting Favor, which you have all the materials for now.
Yep.
And Marth kind of shortly runs in afterwards and kind of looks around. He sees that your the door to your armory is open here. Or sorry, your smithy is open, and he kind of runs over and says...
We can't see Marth.
Oh, shit. My bad. He runs over and says, so he didn't say anything about how much time we had.
Just want to make sure that Michael, I'm not tweaking, he didn't say anything, right?
Correct, yeah. He only
Okay.
kind of, warned you not to kill him. He's like, don't kill me, so help me God, let's set up the bomb.
He claims that if we killed him, the bomb would be set off. If he's dead, the bomb's not off. So I take it he wasn't telling the truth entirely. But I must work quickly if we're going to defuse it. And you need to get the castle moving as soon as possible. Set us above it. I'll use a rope and jump off.
Right. I was hoping maybe we do have one other option. There is a prisoner inside the castle. One of Michael Zazumba Zaphadil's men. She said, or well, rather she seemed rather frantic. Maybe we could fish information out of her.
Yes, maybe we can, but you need to get the castle moving.
All right, I'll leave interrogations to you. She's in the dungeon, and he's gonna run and make his way towards the stairs.
Okay. I'm gonna make a dome shield for Mr. Elduzi.
Okay.
For Mr. Elduzi.
Because Tim's doesn't know about the funny thing. So death is still a very big possibility for him, in his mind at least. And I'm gonna use the Ring of Resting Favor.
All right. Go ahead and read the effects of the Ring of Resting Favor.
I got you. Ring of Resting Favor. Once per 7 days, the Ring of Resting Favor can be used to grant someone the benefits of a long rest without having to take a long rest. Can also be recharged with a supplementary flower to be used before that.
All right. So you regain all of your hit points, all the effects of a long rest, all your actions, and yeah, you feel just this amazing kind of rejuvenation just hits your body. It's something that you probably have not really felt ever in your life. Just this, the extent of 8 hours of sleep just in the instance of a second.
Hell, probably like solid 8 hours of sleep in general is probably not something that happens often for Thames. So
I was gonna say you're kind of your heart almost kind of just skips a beat. It has like that stutter. To what normally you would think is something worrisome, but in this instance you're like, wow, okay, you're just filled with energy now, to the brim.
And then immediately I'm gonna make a stone dome shield for look down, and I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna make a spool of rope.
Okay.
How quickly would you say that's done? Like, about the same as, like, the whole blinking thing?
Yeah, as fast as you can kind of imagine something to be put into existence, you can make it in that time. It just depends on how tired you would be afterwards based on how grand it would be.
Gotcha. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, immediately with that spool of rope, go out onto the staircase and Fortnite build it to the side of it with bolts.
All right. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a rope. You wanted a steel rope. I'll just I'll grab the desaturation, ye old desaturation.
Oh, I wanted the holder to be steel, mainly just due to like the rope should be fine.
Okay.
The holder may come off the wall if it's not steel. So.
What should I look up for this? Let's see. Rope. Yes, rope indeed. A bit of rope involved. Peg? Peg. Probably a peg. Let me look up peg. Rope burn. Rope burn is nothing to laugh at. Dude, I remember back in school, like middle school, when they had like the fitness tests. Peg, yes, peg indeed. I remember when they had the fitness tests in middle school, and everybody had to like climb the ropes. Dude, that shit was very scary. Because the ceiling was very, very high, and I don't, still understand how they let kids go that high up into the air. But B, coming on the way down, oh my god, I got like the worst rope burn ever. I've never had to do that. I mean, that was just, I guess that was just like a early 2000s thing. That was a Bush era thing.
I will say it's weird because I never had to do a rope climb. I had to do a bunch of other stuff, but never a rope climb.
I can't find an asset for it. Peg apparently is not an asset, so I'm just gonna put a gun there. That's gonna represent it. Yeah. Actually, let me grab a pillar. That'll do. It's a gun for now, though. Pillar. Here we go. So that'll do. That'll do, sir. And that be steel.
Hey, let's go. And then I'm gonna go talk to the captive, I guess.
All right, you make your way towards the dungeons past Mr. Gems here. And he just kind of is waiting awkwardly in the lobby. And down towards the dungeons. As you make your way down towards the dungeons, you see Mr. Maxwell standing outside of a cell with his hands on his hips. He seems very serious.
Have they said anything of use?
Well, they haven't cracked yet. But, you know, I think I'll be able to get it out of them. Don't worry about that.
And he kind of like leans against the wall here.
I'm going to move up to Max and kind of like gesture for him to like move off to the side so I can tell him something.
If you'll excuse me, don't go anywhere, all right?
He like comes this way.
And I'll say, let me, if we don't get anything in the next 5 minutes, we're probably going to get blown up. Or Breveries, either one.
Oh, sugar. Okay, yep.
He like starts like running his way out.
I gotta prepare. I didn't pack anything.
And I'm gonna go move over to talk with the captive.
And as you kind of start to make your way around the corner, she sees that there's just like a shadow kind of approaching, and she goes, "Bruh, no, stay away, stay away."
What is the bomb made out of? What is the explosive used?
And she sees that you kind of step into the picture, and you are a giant turley, and she goes, "Ah!" Roll an intimidation check, just kind of naturally for me.
It cut out, but it was a very loud screen.
Fucking 24.
Yeah, she sees you, and she is extremely terrified. She kind of like backs up to the back of the wall, and she goes, "No, bro, no!"
If you want these bars to still be between us, what is the bomb made out of?
I don't know. It was just given to us, okay? It just it blows up real big. It's something like, I don't know, bruh. Let me go.
And she kind of starts clawing at the wall.
Is there a method of diffusing it?
Yeah, there was like some key to get in, and
Can I use the key that I got off of Michael's body and then hold it up, and then say, "Is this it?"
And then she sees it, and she goes, "Oh yeah."
Is there anything I need other than the key to defuse it?
I promised I wouldn't say anything. Come on, let me out.
You promised to who? Michael? Michael's dead. I can show you his corpse.
And she like gets up to the bars and like kind of tries to peer around.
Is there anything else I need other than the key?
And she kind of just like pauses and says, "You'll need you'll need one other person to help you. There's 3 separate chambers."
Is there any instructions I should know?
how am I supposed to know? And she like goes up to the bars and she just kind of she's like, I'm just a soldier. I'm just here to help. And she kind of like takes the chest plate and puts it on the ground and then hits like the flex pose.
Is there anything else I should know before I go? It's better to be useful. Otherwise, we have to deal with him again.
And she kind of like gets like really close to the bars. She's like, he smells rancid.
Is there anything else I need to know?
No, I don't think so. It's just you need 2 people to defuse it, and she kind of like tries to like desperately recall anything in her mind, and she's like, and just the key. That's all you need. What else are they supposed to tell me?
Is she still like leaned up against the bars?
Yeah.
I punched the bars really hard around her face.
Ah! Okay. I got a peek at it, like when before it got set in Brevere. I might have been able to see like one of the chambers. One of the chambers. Just don't hurt me, please.
What was in it?
Red pegs, and a spike. The spike you had to. And then roll in one more intimidation check for me.
Okay. Hey, that's a nat 20, that's a 26.
Yeah, you kind of lean onto the bars here and start to grip it, and you can just hear the weight of your fist as it kind of grabs a hold of this bar and just red pegs, a spike. The spike has to go in between the red pegs, as there's 3 of them. That's all I know, bro. Come on, let me out of here. I want to go home. I want to see my sister, bruh. I have a frog at home, and if I don't get back to him, no one's gonna feed him. My mom forgets he's alive.
What the fuck kind of recruiting does Mechalites do?
He's a frog. His name is Wesley, and I like to pretend.
I punch the bars around her face
Ah!
and I walk away.
Spot fucking on, I gotta say.
Thank you. I gave it my best for never. I literally never got to practice that voice, because if I ever tried to practice Ditto's voice inside of any room that had any house that had people in it, people would think I'm legitimately insane, and I know it. Like, no matter how much like my roommate or Josh would say otherwise, hearing from another room with no context might sound a little strange.
Look, maybe to him now, but to me, I've been playing enough with Ditto that it's like that would seem normal.
You make your way out to the hallway here, and Max is like leaned up against the wall, like kind of like a cool guy, and he's like, "Yeah, well, I don't got anything to pack. I kind of forgot that I don't really have much here. You need me to go back there and interrogate? I can." And he cracks his knuckles.
I can't tell if she'd wear on you first or you'd wear on her. I'll keep going.
Well, I'll take that as a yes. He makes his way back down. Oh, did I grab?
Tim's erased the entire floor with him.
You make your way, I'm assuming, back upstairs here.
Yep. Trying to go find Look Down.
Alright. You head over to Look Down's room.
I knock on the door.
There is no answer.
Is the door locked?
No. Look down doesn't know how to lock a door.
Tim's will just open the door then.
Oh. So you open it to quite a scene. I'm gonna be real with you. Like every psycho horror thriller trope that you've ever seen in your life, when you come in, there are words scrawled across the entirety of the inside of this room. Words that say useless, sorrow, monster with a question mark, man with a question mark, anger, nothing, death, kill, any words like that. The one words that you see a bunch of times is why, like almost filling in the blanks in between all the other words. On the left-hand wall, in his best handwriting, you see Alice. On the right-hand wall, from looking in, you see in his best handwriting Thames, and in front of him, in scratched scrawling, it says look down. And he's just sitting in the middle, something in his right hand, holding his conflict in his left hand by the blade, as blood just kind of slowly drips down it. And he's just sitting there.
Tim's will kind of grimace a little bit at the sight and say, I see Pivot's lessons have gone well. But this is besides the point. We have minutes to defuse the bomb lockdown, and currently I need your help.
Do you look to see what's in his hand, by chance?
I'm not gonna lie, Tim's is really preoccupied with getting the bomb
Fair.
to use right now.
Look down just continues staring down at whatever's in his hand, and he just says, Pivot wears a mask. Why?
Probably because he feels like the mask makes him disguise to the world, that he can be something that he is not, despite the fact that he doesn't need to do that. I don't know. But we have a bomb to go to fuse. We seriously need to do it before we all blow up. Purveyor included.
He puts the item away and then stands up. Okay.
But if you must know about anything like that, people in general will do weird things to make them more comfortable within their own skin. Pivage is hiding his own. Let's go.
I follow.
Yeesh. As you kind of are speaking, you do feel the castle in movement as it is clearly going through the air, and it comes to kind of a suspension. It kind of comes to a halt.
I go over to the staircase to see like where we are.
You go over the staircase here, and you do see that you are just kind of suspended over the dam itself.
I'll then make sure I have the key on me. I'll tell Look Down to actually I'll just go over and get the dome shield, and I will grab it and kind of like just toss it down onto the dam, trying to like not hit the bomb with it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will look back over and say, I'm ready when you are. You jump off with the rope.
I just walk right up next to him.
Okay. And yeah, I use the rope and rappel down.
And as you kind of make your way to the stairs, you hear from above, Marth and
Why is Penelope
Penelope.
at the window?
Because Penelope was up there, she got bored. Marth is up at the window with Penelope, and he's trying to like to look through
He's
the
shooting.
window. He's trying to look through the window as best as possible while Penelope is also trying to look through. And he kind of waves to you too, and he says, "Good luck, boys. Do your best."
If we're defusing this thing with only luck, we're going to fucking die. And I jump.
And Marth looks over to Penelope, and he's like, "They'll be fine, Penelope. Yeah, it's okay."
Okay.
It's
I just
like no
follow
idea what's
closely
going on.
How far up were we from the?
He got the castle relatively close for you since the dam is all flat. So he was able to get you kind of within like 20 feet down with this rope.
Gotcha. I say I'd probably go down like 10 feet and then just like let go. Get there
Okay.
quicker.
You both drop down. Let me grab both of your tokens and open up the big map. This is going to take 1 second here.
It's alright.
1 second.
You have a dome shield now. Look down.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you want to give him the stats.
I got you.
As soon as we hit the dam, I will just be like, "What do I do?"
We're going to figure that out at the same time.
Oh. I'm not good at figuring out.
Currently, that is not the mindset we need. If we cannot get Marth, the castle will blow up. People are injured. Bavair will. Who knows what happens if this thing goes? There are things we need from this place. And right now, we need to get more. And we can keep this bomb, we can use it elsewhere.
Look down, she's trying to calm down.
Don't worry, we are almost fully loaded up. By that I mean it's like an eighth of the way through, but it goes fast once it reaches like a quarter. So it just needs to load all the big stuff.
Chat, how are we doing? How is everybody doing? On this fine, fine evening.
Ditto, did you enjoy my impression? It was literally as best as I can do on the spot.
You did great.
Bruh.
You really did.
It was great. Good, good, good. I'm happy that you enjoyed. I got a bunch of dinner rolls for my dinner right now. Damn. You're on the pivot diet.
What?
Better than the maximum diet.
True. At least you're not eating whole cabbages.
14 of them.
Raw cabbage. Red. Alright, it is loaded. For some reason, the fog is being foggy. Scrolling, 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 scrolling. Scrolling, 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 scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh my god. It's just how big you are in comparison. You drop down here, boys. You make your way onto the dam. The castle kind of makes its way up further into the air and goes off a ways. Just enough to kind of keep visualization on you.
Look down. If we keep calm, even if this thing goes off, we will survive. And then we'll walk in.
It's actually true.
All right. So you make your way up to the outer casing of this bomb, and you do see, in fact, that there is a door as an entry, and it is in the shape of Michael's Azumba Zaphadil's key.
I will use said key.
You use the key and you make your way into, I'll just describe it to you, I suppose. You make your way into the first, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, just as like a flavor thing, you know how like when you have like your sleeve is like kind of loose, and you just like it dangles, and then like you pull it up to grab onto it, and just like kind of hold onto it, and then absentmindedly you'll let go, but then you'll just flip it back up and grab it again.
Mm.
I'm basically doing that with the chain that still remains on me.
Did you pick up the dome shield?
Yes.
So
I can see why you wanted me to have that.
It is very nice. You make your way into this first chamber, and as you do, you hear a countdown, and it is counting down from, I'll give you a little bit extra just as you will have realistically 5 minutes to defuse this bomb in real time. It is probably in and around 6 minutes right now, so you have a second to do things. How I will describe how this process will work. So you will get into, there will be 3 different chambers. One person, as you kind of walk in, look down, a separation, there's like a small little thing on the other side of the wall. Look down. And there is the kind of device itself on the wall.
I'll look at the device.
The device, as you kind of look at it here, let me go up. The device looks like this. Also, I gotta cancel this animation. It's being a little quirked up. Yeah, the device looks like this as you kind of take a peek at it. It is up to you whether you want to read or kind of diffuse. There's another half behind this wall, around the corner, is like another little area.
I guess I'll try and see if I can read what this thing does.
Sorry, you attempt to read it? Okay, so if you kind of look around this immediate room, and there's nothing here other than this device.
Okay, I don't know what this does, so I'm gonna move on to the next thing.
Okay. You round the corner to get to the other room, and a door comes shut very tightly behind you, and you do see on the wall there is a description for the bomb itself. Let me
Oh no.
open it up.
This is not the job I wanted.
I will so how this is gonna work, since your reading proficiency is, how you say, a little bit lackluster, I'm going to have you roll your proficiency each time. If you get it wrong, or sorry, if you fail it rather, I'm going to take 20 seconds off of the timer that you have to work this bomb. But I will allow you to read the entire prompt for it, and then I will start the timer. Also, what kind of music do you want? Do you want the stressful music?
Sure. Yeah, hit me with it.
Can we get Chemical Love?
Sure.
No.
Sure, you got it. Let me
It's
see if
such
I can
a-
find it.
Thames really should be the one in here. How did this happen?
You made your way in.
Fuck. You were asking me what I wanted to do.
Yeah. You told me it was great. Alright. Let's see, Chemical Love. Let's put this bad boy on. Alright, let me go to my Google Drive quickly. Alright, look down. Share with others. Yes, name bomb defusal. Download link, can be a viewer. Copy link, send it to you.
Oh man, we're gonna blow up. I don't roll well. We're gonna blow up.
Where's Josh in my DMs here? Here we go. Here's your document. Congratulations.
Oh no.
Then let me know when you are good to go. There is a small window with bars in between you and Thames. Oh, I need to set up the timer too. So
Just as oh man, oh boy. Okay, so there's only 3 chambers. Okay, we can do this. We got this.
chambers.
Look, I can sound words out even if I don't know what they mean. I can still relay it to
That's what I mean with the I'm gonna have you roll and then add a +2 to it. Let me know what you roll.
So Thames would be considered the bomb expert, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you are the diffusal manual boy.
Oh man, I love the chamber 2 one too, man. Oh.
No, don't read chamber 2 yet.
Oh, I'm only supposed to read chamber 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just start off with chamber 1 and then roll a d20 for me and add a +2 to it.
Okay. This is simple enough. Natural 20.
All right, so you are able to read this to Thames. Once you start reading it to him, I'm gonna start this timer. But
Do I have to read it to him, or can I just say? Can I put this all together, or do you want me to read this as if I'm reading it for the first time?
You're gonna do it as if you've said it many times.
Okay.
Also, am I supposed to see Tim's right now?
No, I can put your token here though.
I guess I'm just asking so that way I can.
These are just
It's
the,
like, can I paraphrase?
Yeah, you can paraphrase all you like.
Okay.
But first let me just minimize Streamlabs. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Man. Okay, I'm fucking panicking, but this is fine. This is fine. All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Thames. Put mounted spike between red pegs. Last peg should be blue if done correctly.
Then yeah, I guess I'll hit the lever whenever it, like, whenever the little red spacer, I think. Or the,
Yep. You let me know when.
Can I move the spike?
Nope. You let me know when.
Let's see. Do. Now.
Hey, first one you managed to get.
This is those fucking Keymasters games, bro.
First one you managed to get.
Ow.
Oh no, it's got to move over
Okay.
and let me know when. Goes over to the next one.
Okay. So then now.
Okay, you managed to get the second one. It moves
I'm
over.
a beast at Keymaster, bro.
And you let me know when.
No.
All right, you got all 3. Pausing the timer. All right, a room opens up for you to both proceed to the next chamber.
Alrighty. Am I still in like the opposite room from him?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So go ahead and read your prompt, and then once you read it to Thames, we are going to start.
Okay, hang on. I have so many fucking tabs open right now.
The last number, since the numbers are counting down for you, would you like to know? It's already up in, in your ears, so I suppose it's just public knowledge in general already. You are at 3 minutes and 34 seconds.
Okay, so this is gonna be so hard to do. Oh, this next one's gonna be so fucking hard. Ooh. Oh man, how in the fuck? I just like these things. I'm like I can do if I just have it in front of me, but like to try and relay all this info.
Just try to think of it as clear as you can possibly present it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch this over like this. Okay. Oh no. Oh man.
Also,
Alright.
realize that it's gonna take me a second to flip these, so I will pause it in between the flips.
Gotcha.
Actually, we'll have it. For each switch flip, I will take off. I'll take off 10 seconds for each switch you flip. Okay.
Okay.
You just say the word when you want to start. Like when you're done having him describe it to you, and I will stop the timer, and we'll just take 10 seconds off each time.
Fuck. So just whenever I'm ready?
Yep.
All switches need to be downward facing. Switch 1, switches 2 and 4. Switch 2, switches 3 and 4. Switch 3, switches 1 and 2. Switch 4, switches 1 and 3.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, no, you're good. Switch 1, switches 2 and 4. Switch 2, switches 3 and 4. Switch 3, switches 1 and 2. Switch 4, switches 1 and 3.
So they all need to be downwards facing. So right now we need to affect 2 and 4. So switch 1 would be starting off, I guess.
All right, you good?
Yep.
I did pause it. Okay. I will have you give it to me in a relatively quick manner, and I'll let you know when you're good to go for your next one, just so it is kind of in that realistic fashion.
Okay. I'll first do switch. I'll do switch 1 first.
All right, you are down to 233. Let me switch which one first? Sorry.
1.
Switch 1 first. So switch 1 does 2 and 4. Oops. All right.
Let's see. I'll do switch 3.
3 is for 1 and 2.
And switch 2. These are like the worst puzzle I'm worst at, I ain't gonna lie.
Time really quick. Which one would you want
Had
to
it-
switch?
Switch 2.
Switch 2 is for 3 and 4. Oops.
I think it's
Shit. I can just tell you what I see, yeah? Say 1, 2, 3 are down, and 4 is up if you want to say anything.
Yep.
Oh man. I wish I had this in front of me to do it. I can't, like, with words, it's so hard.
Currently, you are at 2:13 on the clock.
Okay.
Oh man. This is killing me because I actually love these puzzles.
I'm gonna do 1.
Okay.
Oh. I think it's if you do 2, it goes 3 and 4, and then 3 is. Oh, man.
You sticking with 1? Or
I'm listening to what Look Down's telling me right now.
okay. So time's back. Hate these puzzles. I love these puzzles, bro. I love them.
It's just-
love them.
It's so hard because my brain doesn't can't think that far ahead. It's like I'm looking at.
I'll have you know before you go and say anything else. I will have you know that I meticulously planned this one out for probably about 3 hours, constantly trying to solve them to make sure that they were in the realm of possibility that you could solve them relatively early and redeem it if you kind of get it mixed up. It is salvageable. So
Okay. Got it. Because I'm thinking if we go. Because the whole point is we need to have at least 2 facing up, or 3 facing up to solve the puzzle. Because if we go. So
I'll do
my
is
brain
which
keeps going.
one?
1, 2, 3.
which one did you want? Sorry, 1.
Yeah, 1.
Okay. 1 flips 2 and 4. Oops. 2 and 4. And then let me bring the timer down a bit.
Okay, and then I'll do 2.
2 flips 3 and 4. Okay.
And then I'll do 3.
3 you said?
Yep.
3 flips 1 and 2. And you are, I think, back into the original position.
Let's see. I think this should be easy to figure out because whenever only 1's up, or 1 is up, it gets a lot harder. So with this, let's see.
Hold on. Oh man, I have it. Shit. 4 down,
Okay, so I'll do 4.
Okay.
and then it's 3 down because 1 and 2 should go up, or 1 and 3 should go up, and then 3 goes down, and that brings down 1 and 2. Oh, jeez Louise.
And then what was the last one you said?
3.
3.
Brings down 1 and 2. Let me bring the timer down for you.
Let's go! I love puzzles!
You have a minute 33 on the clock. The next area opens up for you as this casing that is normally on these wires shifts off to the side. Your timer is paused at 1:33. I'll have you read your prompt. As soon as you read the prompt to Thames, you're going to have to do some quick work as there will be no pausing for this puzzle.
I am fucking shaking. Are we on wires? Are you fucking kidding me?
Among Us.
Oh no! No, Keen, why? Why are you like this? I'm already shaking.
Read the instruction.
You got time, so you can breathe
Yeah.
and figure out how you want to present it.
All right, good thing that Michael's the one that's good at riddles here.
And then give me 1 second as well. I gotta open something up.
Man, fuck, I can't fucking deliver this shit in character. It's gonna take too long.
That's okay. Lookdown's gonna be a little bit anxious today. He's gonna be a little, you know.
He's literate.
He's learning.
Oh wait, fuck. I didn't roll for the last of this one.
Yeah. Roll for me one time here.
17 for the second puzzle.
Yep.
And 6 for the third one.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna
Should roll a different die.
Off. You're at a minute 23 for this puzzle.
It's okay. That's all we need. All right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
There are 6 wires. 4 need to be cut in order. There is a riddle for the 4 letters. Thunder gives this to lightning when it finishes its performance. The only thing I can see is fade. Thunder gives this to lightning when it finishes its performance. It's also not a question, Keen.
That's okay. Don't look at the letters. Don't be confused by the letters.
Oh.
They're just there for a reference.
What?
Well, thunder claps.
Bingo! Ding! 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 Ding!
CL. Wait. Oh, well, it'd be clap, but.
Yep. Singular.
Okay. Do I need a clap then?
Nope. You have to cut 4 wires in order.
Okay, then I'll cut C.
Okay. You're gonna have to give them all to me right now, as you just hit 0. Give me the order that you want to put them in.
Okay. I guess I'll cut C.
C is good. You cut C.
Okay. Then I'll. So there was no more riddles. It was just one. Just to be clear.
Yes.
Yep,
Correct.
just as.
I will give. A.
You're cutting A next.
Yep.
You cut the A wire.
I don't get what we're supposed to do with this one.
Yeah.
And the bomb explodes directly. You start to hear a as the spikes that are on the outside ring of this bomb begin making their way into the centerpiece, and they make contact with the centerpiece, and it begins to explode.
I don't know how we're supposed to get more than C with claps. I'm not gonna lie.
This puzzle,
It's cut
since
in order, no?
yeah, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. When G is A, you go back through the order for the 6 wires. The thunder clap. So it would be C, F. The order for it is let me see.
Oh, so it's like
It's 3, 6, 1, 4.
E. So then E would have been next?
3, 6. Because L is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. It's lands on 6. So it would be F.
What?
oh. So it's just the alphabet and just repeating.
Yeah,
down.
it repeats it up from A. So I'm gonna need you all. Do you want to take any type of reaction as this thing is going off?
Well, it lasts really good.
Okay.
Turtle dome, shield dome.
You hit the shield dome, and also give me a con saving throw. This is a con of 13 or higher you need to make.
Is this both of us?
Yeah, technically both of you. It only really matters for look down, though.
Okay.
15.
A 15. All right, you are successful on the con save. You're gonna take half damage from this. So this is let's see, where is it? This is 50. Oh no, hold on. This is one sec. Yes, this is 50 d20 worth of damage. So I actually pre-rolled this before the actual session, just because I didn't want to roll it online, and if I roll it in person, it would probably take 10 minutes to add it up. So the normal amounts for this was 454 impetus damage, and you made the save, so it is cut in half to 227 is what you're going to take. Look down.
This shield gets fucked up, but I don't take any damage.
The shield goes boom boom, and
227, you said?
227.
Shield's still alive, but it gets pretty fucked.
Yeah, the shield barely manages to stay alive here. As let me see if I can grab the wall. See if I can find this wall.
Very lucky you made that con save, sir.
Yeah. I would have been dead otherwise.
The
Yeah, it's
entire dam completely collapses as, let me grab a water asset. I'll do this in real time. Boom, 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 boom. Fantasy water. And Thames doesn't take any damage.
I'm about to get a +1 to damage now for 3
True.
rounds.
I'll just do this quick. Boom, 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 boom. And we will describe how this kind of works and happens. And I'll take chemical love off as well. Let's go
kinda
back
bopping.
to the Brevere music.
I don't know. Is there a ruined version?
Dum, boom, 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 boom. The dam completely collapses out from both of you as you kind of ride this thunderous wave of water down into Brevere below. The bomb itself is gone. The museum is kind of the first to go. It crumbles under the weight of this giant wave. As it kind of proceeds forward, this entire mansion that is here, Eldrin's mansion, collapses. The Presolith area here, also that has been long-standing for hundreds and hundreds of years, comes crashing down to the ground. As it makes its way into the city, it instantly hits, kills, and drowns the mayor as well as the townspeople that were waiting around the Thunderdome here. All these people are kind of buried under 80 feet of water. The Kalitikarian priests that were holding back this death fog get hit by the water, drop their concentration. The blood fog makes its way across the entire city and begins devouring everyone who is still potentially alive inside the city. And actually, let me just represent it with the blood fog, I guess. Or maybe not. We'll just use our imagination here. The blood fog completely encases the city, killing everybody inside of it instantly. Once the blood fog kind of makes its way to the end of the city, almost like an infection that has killed its host, like say a parasite that has killed its host, it realizes that there's nothing left to devour, and it dissipates. And look down in Thames here. Look down. Thames, you are kind of good to go as water is your forte. You ride down this wave. There is a little bit of impact damage with it here.
I grab, look down if I can.
Okay, yes, give me a dex check.
My conscious,
Yes.
I'm panicking.
That's a 17.
A 17. You do manage to grab Mr. Lookdown.
Okay, then I kind of lay down in the water then, and I just try to like toss him on my back.
You give a look down, a toss onto your back here as you kind of surf this gigantic wave as it comes crashing down to the ground. Look down, are you hanging onto Thames?
I am hanging onto him, and like my head is like my forehead is touching his back, and my eyes are closed, and I am just shaking.
You give me a dex check. Actually, give me a strength check to see how well you can hold on to Thames here. Do it with advantage because this is the utmost adrenaline kind of pumping through your body, a very crucial instance of my life is in danger, I need to survive.
Strength check.
Yes.
That is a 14.
You dig your hands as hard as possible into the shell, kind of connecting to Thames here, and you do manage to hold on as the wave whoosh. You feel kind of bits and pieces and debris of buildings, bodies that kind of make their way to the surface after being kind of just impacted by a massive wave and thrown upward, kind of just pass you by, and you make your way as the waves start to slow down, and you end up about, let's see, let me look in comparison to the waves here. You are about here in the city before the waves kind of calm down enough to the point where you're not getting ripped around.
After that, and it kind of settles you down, Tibbs will say, "Well, look down, we tried."
There's no response. I'm trying to not be the not useful guy that's drowning.
And pivot as this giant wave comes crashing down into the city. The water itself breaks through the gates here, as it can't really hold it back anymore, and starts kind of flooding out into this area. As you, all these guys aren't here, I swear.
Told you it would be
Peace out.
cancer, bro.
Let me grab pivot. Forgot to grab you and your whores.
Haunts.
Was.
Whores. Let me grab Yum Yums. Horse.
Yeah, I'd like to prefer if you would call it by its name.
Miss Yum. Let me skip past all the dead horses in the asset list here.
I'm pretty sure her name would be Miss Yums, to be precise. Please get it right, thank you.
Let's see. Here we go. Here's Yum Yums. Let me make Pivot smaller.
Pivot small boy.
And Yum Yums is also pink, so this is very important. This is
So pink horse?
This is an important detail. There you go. You make
Wonderful.
your way on Yum Yums as you finally arrive in Brevaire after an exhausting journey into Mechalite, trying to avoid as much attention as kind of humanly possible. And you see this scene kind of unfold. There's the castle is kind of just floating up above the city, and you see it kind of come to a stop right in and around the end of the road.
So the second he sees the fucking gate burst open and water just pouring out, he lets out the most just like furious and exhausted string of curse words in Goblinoid probably anyone's ever heard, and leads Yum Yums up to the upper left, kind of the higher ground.
Up this way, you said?
Yeah, up towards the mountain, pretty much. And once he sees the castle heading this way, he's gonna start bringing it back down the road.
Yum
Pretty much
yums.
trying to stay on the upper edge of things, so he's not getting swamped.
All right, you make your way right to the end here.
Tim's just gonna basically try to swim all the way to the gate. Pretty quickly, I'd assume. Just because he's like weirdly fucking quick in the water.
Where'd I put him?
Almost
Where'd I
he's-
put him?
Turtle or something.
They drowned.
Oh god, I
Somehow
can't find him
Thames
no more. The new creepypasta Thames drowned.
Put us in the middle of the town, right?
I did, but I don't know where in the middle of town I put you. What is this? Oh, flowers, nice.
Rocks.
They survived.
Hey, they got a bunch of water now.
The boy who lived has come to die. Where did I put you guys?
Bro.
I literally can't even find you anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Here, let me grab a new token, I guess.
We're gonna meet our twin sometime.
We can play Where's Waldo.
Spot the player characters.
Yeah, let me just grab Thames.
Give them a still image. Everything's the size of ants.
Look down first. It's Thames.
That's right. Me first. It was me.
Oh no.
Oh no, you're mounting him.
No.
Oh, what? I put you under the floor.
No.
Alright, here we go. It's all set now.
You can let go now.
Look down, like, takes a couple more seconds longer than need be, and then slowly lets go and slides off.
Thames will kind of begin to stand up because it's probably really shallow water now. So,
Yep.
and then we'll say
Look down has his eyes closed.
we should probably go grab what was ever was left in those other mountains before we leave. Brevere may be gone, but it does not mean that it's no longer useful to us.
Oh. Okay.
Visual image of just like someone very affected versus someone not affected. Follow. Thames will kind of like try to not grab his arm, but like look down, like how for some reason almost like every fucking grandparents try to like, walk their partner through the grocery store.
Oh god, I love that visualization.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was to say he was gonna follow by sound, but
Thames would be going up first.
Oh, you're headed up here?
Yeah, just to go to all the different mountain parts.
Got you. Okay, perfect. Heading up into the mountains. You and look down.
We didn't
Yeah,
see Pivot.
buddy.
So-
Let me get rid of a couple of these. Pivot, you're headed to the castle, yep?
Yeah, probably.
On your way to the castle itself, Marth and Max both run out and down the stairs. Let's see, Marth. Nice, they're right next to each other. Big Marth.
Oh,
Big Max. Not so big
Big.
Max.
tiny Max.
Small Max, Big Marth. They both run down the stairs and kind of look around, expecting to hopefully see some kind of sign of life from Thames and look down. But they kind of are surprised in the fact that they see Pivot riding on a pink horse.
if you want it right,
Pivot has got his left hand on the reins. With his right hand, he just fucking like jerks a thumb backwards towards the town. What the hell was with that?
Did you see Thames and look down? They were in there. They were
what?
There was a bomb on the dam. They attempted to defuse it. We didn't really know how much time was left. They were inside the bomb when it exploded. There was a chamber.
If he survived the blast, Thames would be able to swim out. I'll go search the water's edge. Try to keep up. He turns and he's fucking going.
Do keep in mind, Pivot, I don't know if you're thinking about it at the moment, but Thames does have a certain stone with him.
Oh, that's a good point. Would Pivot think about that right now? Let's see. Okay. He's gonna get to kind of the water's edge first before he does anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way to the water's edge, all the way down here. Marth and Max are pretty far behind as you're riding pretty fast. Probably like right here.
All right, taking a look around. What can I see?
Give me an observation check.
Nothing. 11.
An 11. So, what you can see from the basics here, I'm gonna say they probably moved about here by now. You definitely do not spot look down in Thames. You kind of look over towards these walls here. There's a couple of Mechalite guards who are up on top of the walls, who are kind of frantically looking out into the city and waiting for it to stop, being so flooded, waiting for the water to come out through before they make their way down. You can kind of see that the walls have clear damage on them. They haven't kind of buckled under the weight of the water. You can definitely see that there's some kind of damage, especially on the gate and in the surrounding area of the gate from the overwhelming pressure of these waves. And that's kind of about all that you can spot from where you are.
God damn it. And Pivot will pull out the Elevating Stone.
Perfect.
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone.
Thames would answer, probably, once again, with the Aluminium Stone way too close to his face.
Thames, I just arrived in Brevera. What the hell is going on? Are you safe? Where are you?
Thames, you see that Thames looks at himself. Yes, I'm okay. Look down is also okay. We're going to the mountains. Take what left this city has to offer, and we're leaving. Cannot be saved.
I see that.
We made an attempt. It didn't work.
Damn it. Which... He kind of like glances around the two mountains. Which mountain? There's two.
There is a main path that branches off the road right before you get to the gate of Mechalite. We took it. We are currently on it.
Right. I'll inform Marth and then join you shortly. God damn it.
Shoop. That's it. Doodle. End call sound.
Yep.
Marth and Max, after a good while, Marth like kind of has the stamina to keep running. Maxwell's still kind of just like chugging behind, but they do eventually make their way down here.
Pivot's just like fucking watching the destruction pretty much at the moment.
And like Max, as he gets here, he's kind of panicking, looking around. He's like, "Oh no, 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 nobody! I'd
Stop
give
your
my."
fretting.
Huh?
They're fine. He kind of just like holds up the inactive Olivinium stone and shakes it. I called Tim's. They're fine.
Oh, thank goodness, sir. Good call. Look down too is okay.
Yes, he's alright as well.
Oh god, that's a relief. Where did you come from? You were gone. How?
Honestly, now's not the time for that story.
Right, I guess we'll reconvene.
It's a hell of a tale.
Okay. Where did they go?
Tim said they're gonna. You glances over at the path that's rising out of the water. Likely the northern mountain, trying to get some more materials out of this mess, apparently.
Alright, I'll be right there. You two go on ahead.
Is it safe to leave the castle now?
Yeah. I'll bring it closer.
Understood. And Pivot's gonna get off the horse.
Yum yums.
I don't know if you can. Well, might be a little bit small for you, but would likely be better for getting back to the castle.
Yeah, he's like kind of massive getting on top of the horse, and the horse is like, he doesn't weigh a lot, but you could tell that his like feet are like almost touching the ground, dragging at the ground with his horse as it's just like.
Sorry, Yum Yums.
It's all right, Yum Yums, and he kind of like pets like the horse, and he's like, it's not that far. We'll get you some rest in just a second.
They like bread, by the way.
Bread.
Yeah. Come on, Max.
And Max is like right there with you. He's like, all right, I'm coming.
Let's make sure those two dudes don't get themselves killed somehow.
And Marth starts to make his way back. And I'm assuming you're joining up with the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Thames, are you stopping, or are you gonna keep on going with Look Down?
Probably keep on going because, given the dam probably is like connected to, a river, there's a good chance that this general bay area / valley will get flooded, and kind of wants to get everything before that happens.
All right, bet.
That's fair.
You start making your way. Thames, Look Down. You are at this time. You've kind of made your way right to the cave mouth. And Mr. Marth, as he kind of reaches just about here, he looks over his shoulder and sees that Pivot and Max are kind of out of earshot distance. And he just hops off the horse briefly and looks over to the city that is just beyond repair. And he screams very, very loudly as he kind of hits the ground with his on his knees, and he starts beating the the paved road here, which is definitely pretty hard on his knuckles, but he kind of bashes it as hard as he can. Kind of grabs a piece of the turf itself that's loose, and then hucks it across the mountainside over here.
Beans a soldier.
Yeah. Hops back on the horse, and makes his way to the castle. Alright, Look Down and Thames. Let me put on the Mountain Explorer music.
Mm. And then, kind of like as the adrenaline's probably stopped so much for temps, will say, "Sorry that I made you go through that lockdown. It was greedy to try to get the bomb as well."
Now that we're further away and then there's no water around, look down, slowly compose himself. Sorry. I don't like water
Oh god.
very much.
I don't blame you. It seems as vast of creatures tend to live on it.
Someone would drown me. When I was locked in the castle.
I haven't felt that sensation, but I would reckon that it would be unpleasant.
It was, I think, unpleasant is a word I've heard. Assuming means not good.
Essentially.
I did hurt him, though.
That's all we can ask for in a lot of cases.
What are we doing here?
Getting resources, then leaving. Revere has more things we can take. We just should not have tried to go for the bomb, it would appear.
I'm happy we tried.
I suppose I am too. I'm glad that the dome shield saved you.
He lifts up the shield. Meant to thank you.
Thank me? I brought you into it.
But you made sure I'd be safe.
No matter if we get out of Revere, if it meant that you or anyone else in the castle died, wouldn't be worth it. Oh, come on.
Look down, kind of smiles, and then follows behind.
All right, and kind of right as you're about to enter into the cave itself, Max and Pivot autosave. Max and Pivot.
Hit the F5 key.
Autosave.
We just see in the top right, like we suddenly get paralyzed and we see a fucking spinning little circle in the top right.
Max and Pivot are kind of in eyesight, heading down the road here. Max doing that that jog that older people do in suburban areas.
Glad to see that you made it out of Niall's whatever. Alive, Pivot?
I've got a lot to share. But later.
Care for some foraging?
Scavenging, I mean.
I don't think it really matters. And then I'll continue.
And Max.
Good.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Good to see you again.
Pivot kind of like inclines his head. It is good to see you as well, look down. I
look
had
down.
been somewhat concerned as to how you all would fare without me.
Look down, takes a second. Not very well.
Hmm.
But we are alive.
I suppose that's what counts. I managed to do some gathering on my way here. I should be able to make some things that will make surviving a hell of a lot easier. Especially if I'm not around.
That sounds good. Wish I could have healed Alice.
Alice?
She fell down and she's resting now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, after you
Might-
did your whole like disappearing act, Alice, she kind of came down from the wall. I guess she was waiting.
Oh. Right.
What, she's dead?
No. Just resting now.
Oh.
And then look down just kind of looks towards where the castle is and goes, might have to hurt gems.
Ooh.
Tim's a little further in. He's gonna kind of shout out and says, "If we do not continue right now, by the time we get out, we may be greeted by water."
Right. Talking later. Come on.
And Max, on his way over to you, look down. He kind of like does like a jump and like pats you on the back. He's like,
Holy moly, buddy, that was pretty impressive. You know, not everybody can survive a bomb. How did you do it? You know, I mean, if it was me in there in that moment, I don't think I could have done it either. But if the bomb exploded and I survived it, you know what I would do? I would take my jacket and I would put it in a little baggy like thing above my head. And, you know, Thames blows off so much steam that maybe we can make a hot air balloon.
Look down just walks with him but doesn't laugh.
he seems very.
All you hear from Pivot on the other side is like,
You make your way into. Let me make sure I get.
Wow,
everybody
look
here.
down's like, I was surrounded by fucking water. It was awful for me. What is happening?
This is terrible. Make your way into the cave here, and as you do, you see a kind of a long railway heading up and into the caverns. And give me an observation check quickly.
All of us?
Yes.
man, Pivot really is fucking tired. Holy shit. Got a 6.
I got a 13.
8.
Thames, since you were kind of the first one in here, echoing throughout kind of the cave itself, it's very, very light, and relatively distant. You hear workers mining.
I don't feel like making that joke. I'll continue.
All right.
Speak your mind, sir.
Okay, fine. I can't hold it anymore. Let's go speak to the miners.
All right, we make your way into the cave here. It seems that it kind of splits off in 3 different directions. The rail itself goes upward and kind of curves upward and makes its way up like a small little cliffside into further of the cavern. Which direction would you like to go?
Which looks like it's most tread?
You're asking which direction looks like it's been kind of traversed the most?
Yeah, most recently, at least, because that means that's probably the area where there's actually stuff.
It seems that there are. Give me an observation check again.
Your boy got a 3. Let's go.
Let's go.
You can
Killing
see, just kind of from the basis, nothing really all that new. You can kind of hear from this direction, from your previous observation check, that there are people kind of working as it's echoing throughout the caves. It's not very hard to hear at this point, this far in. The other 2 ways, you don't really have much of a indicator of anything.
Okay. Then I will continue to the left.
Okay. Maxwell's gonna follow you.
Thank goodness for that. Now you can feel
Kevin
safe.
will follow as well.
Look down takes up the rear.
Up the caboose. He's going through the walls.
I like cabooses.
You make your way into this room here, and it seems like there's a couple of workers just sitting down at a little ledge here at the water around a campfire, just kind of conversing with one another. They're probably a little closer though at this point.
What are you mining here?
You ask from a relatively long distance away. Echoes through the cave, and this miner, very taken by surprise, jumps up in the air, sees that you're a Turliad, and goes, Brent! You will never believe it! Oh, there's a monster! And Brent, who's a little bit older, kind of looks over. He's like, "You fucking idiot! That's not a monster. It's a Turliad." And he's like, "Who am I kidding? What's the difference?"
Your city's destroyed. What are you mining?
What do you mean our city's destroyed?
You want to take a look? Your families are dead.
Mom! No! Oh yeah? Oh, well, why should we believe you?
Do or don't, I don't care. What are you mining?
Coming in here and threatening us? Saying that
I
our
didn't
city is
threaten
destroyed?
you. I told you it is.
Hold on, we need to go talk to the boss. Oh, we might have to get out of here early. And they kind of ignore your question. And
Okay, let's go look for what they're mining then.
you kind of they make their way past you up this way. You look into this this cave here. It doesn't seem like there's any mining happening inside this cave. It seems like this is mostly just a rest area for the workers. A couple of you see that they've kind of dug their way into some of these walls, but nothing really exists as far as ore in here.
So they were just talking to each other, basically.
They were taking a break. Yep.
Gotcha. Then I will continue to a different cave.
Hey, I know y'all are on break right now, but like your family's dead.
And they kind of run up the rails here and out.
That's going to be a problem.
Not much. Explosions tend to cause structural instability.
I suppose there's not much military presence left to respond, even if they ask for help.
Let's see what else they have here. Also, was there anything in the water that Tim's could see? Or is it just...
Oh, give me
pool.
an observation check.
Okay. 18.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you look
Nice.
into the water, and for what seems like mostly vacant water, you do spot at the very bottom that there is a giant kind of hole that leads. It looks like it leads to a different part of the mountains.
I'll say. You all continue together. There's a hole in here. I don't think any of you can breathe underwater. If anything goes poorly, I'll call you. Hope those things work underwater.
They should do. Stay safe.
You hear Tim's audibly make that noise.
Keep yourself safe, buddy.
And Tim's will jump in.
Jump into the water. Where would the other three of you like to go?
I'm gonna listen to see if I can hear just like anything of note.
Give me an observation.
Can do. That's a 16.
Yeah, so you can hear from up above here. These guys have made their way up at this point. You can hear them having a conversation with the with their boss. And it seems like it is relatively soft, but it seems like they are reiterating what you basically told them, what Thames told them, that that there was a destruction in the city, and that everybody they know and love is dead.
Not wrong.
And you hear a,
What the hell did you say to me?
and you hear like a,
Sounds pleasant.
I just kind of sit down because I don't know what to do at this point.
I was gonna walk in the main hall. Suppose we should continue into the other branch. Let them have their reaction, I suppose.
and as you say this, you just hear like a,
Coming in here giving me make-up stories about turly ants being inside the mines, and now saying that everybody is dead inside the city? That you want to go home? Get your ass back to work!
It is funny. They want to go home. Imagine that.
What home?
Is this home with us
Look
right
down.
now?
all these
Look down just is like, there's a lot of words that I don't know how to use.
An example being?
What is Thames says it every now and then. Fuck.
No.
And I don't know what ass is.
Oh, he cracks his knuckles.
I got you on this one, all right?
I don't think I want to know.
Oh, come on, man. What the fuck?
Sorry, that was Josh peeking through.
I see.
Hey, okay, so, you see, I think I heard this in a song one time. It goes, when a man loves a woman. I don't know where I heard it before, but, okay, so, fuck is, it's a good thing, okay? But sometimes it can also be bad. If you say it really loudly, and angrily, it's a bad thing. If you say it in a, fuck, like that, is a good way.
That's got to be echoing really loud.
Who the hell is out there? Did you bring other workers in here to do your work for you?
Oh, quartermaster.
Tung.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Oh, sorry. So yeah, like, it can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's just, it's a way to express yourself. A lot of people see it as a bad word.
Words can be bad.
Yeah, words can be good and words can be bad.
Generally, some words are considered disrespectful or crass when said among certain presences or among those you don't consider or you are unfamiliar with.
Oh. I won't use them then.
Just be careful who you call an ass, okay?
Are you an ass?
Whoa! What did you say to me? And he kind of like unbuttons like one button on his raincoat.
I am unfazed.
Okay, so, listen. You shouldn't be calling people asses. It's not very nice. Your ass is on the other side of your hoo-hoo.
I'm confused.
Okay, yeah.
I think Pivot is a good teacher. I'll ask him.
Whatever. I'm gonna go look on ahead.
Oh, what the fuck? Why is Max so big? What did I do? How do I get rid of this? Stop showing image. Okay, I don't know what happened. That was terrifying.
And just as soon as Max leaves, I'm just like, what an asshole.
I'm going to be honest, look down those two, you don't need to know.
Okay. It was confusing to hear him explain it.
You know, honestly, I don't think I could keep a straight face explaining that one, so we're just going to move on.
Sounds
Starts walking.
good. Look down, we'll stand up and follow behind Pivot.
The only times Max will actually lead anyway. Mr. Thames, you go into this kind of tunnel, this circuit of water, and it seems like the current is pretty fast. You go into it, you're a very proficient swimmer, and it seems like this kind of tunnel leads all the way. It seems like it's going on and on and on and on. You travel way up into the mountains, but it is relatively quick because of the current itself. And after a while, just grab your token, you end up... Yippee! All the way.
It gets into the fucking back rooms.
Right up here.
Oh no.
Oh,
Huh. Does this look like old mining equipment?
Yeah, so as you kind of pop up in here, it seems like this area, just from a general look, give me an observation check.
We're sometimes good at these.
You're pretty hit or miss.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Nice. I was gonna say it's kind of relatively dark in the tunnel itself, but as you kind of make your way up, you look around and it seems like these tunnels have not really been. It seems like this is a newer project and hasn't been tapped as much.
Does it look like there's a gas issue in this place? AKA, if I light a fire, will I blow myself up?
Give me a nature check.
Okay.
That's a good question to ask, yeah.
Is a 23.
No, nothing of the sort.
Okay, then I will kind of like, let's say like, bring out like a piece of wood I have probably. Use as a makeshift torch and kind of let it dry, I'd assume. A little bit, kind of like get as much water as I can out of it, then viscous burn it. Which, even if it's wet, magma still should burn. So.
Mm-hmm. It definitely catches on fire, and it lights up the area a decent amount. It seems like this is all pretty new equipment that's in here. It looks like they just kind of set the equipment up itself, and really nothing more. It looks like they haven't touched anything.
Is there anything equipment-wise I can take?
I mean, sure. If you can kind of take it with you, they do have like a crane system over here. They have a lifting kind of shaft mechanism and like a little loading bay over here where they can put the ore in and then bring it down to the floor below.
Can I take the crane?
If you want to break it down and take it with you, yeah.
I'll save that for later. But I do want to take the crane. I'm not gonna lie. And I will, I guess,
power jack.
follow the rails.
Upwards this way or this way?
Upwards.
Okay. And you make your way over to the ladder here. And let me just open up my dock here with all the goodies that are here.
Shouldn't the doc be doing the opening? Yeah, I prefer the term comedic genius.
Northern Mountain.
Yeah, I almost said something really fucking mean.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping you would have. I can generally count on you to actually come back with something.
Yeah, in most cases I would. This one, well, I think it was a little bit too far.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Why can I not find? Is it room 3 maybe? There it is, I think. This is not room 3. What the fuck? What happened to my document? It got like deleted.
We ate it.
Did it like got copy pasted? That's really odd. Hold on. Huh. Am I just blind?
What have you done?
Tim's briefly has a stroke after climbing the ladder.
Yeah, he has a stroke quickly and just goes. It literally deleted part of my document. I have no idea where it went. That's so
no.
bizarre.
Well, time to spitball. What we got?
So up here you do actually. Let me just search in here because I do know what's kind of here. Here we go. Wait, why is it so weirdly worded? Okay, so you have
You worded it.
yes, correct. You have 10 silver ore in here.
A.
You have 10 covetous clay in here. In this kind of giant pit area. And
Can
that
I felt
is
that way about us?
that is it as far as up top here.
Okay. Can I unbolt the crane from its pedestal?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll Fortnite do that.
Alright. I'll give you the materials for the crane afterwards.
No. I don't want to disassemble the crane. I'm keeping the crane. I just don't want it to be attached to the pedestal.
Okay. Yeah, you unbolt it.
He's
Okay.
walking out of here with that crane.
He owns the crane now.
Probably can, actually.
Hoisting it up.
And then I would like to set it on the platform below.
Okay.
And then I'll walk on down, and then follow the tracks to the north.
All the tracks here. It seems that there is one more room going down this way.
Okay, yeah, I'll go to the left.
The left of this way.
Yep.
Okay. Make your way down. And right here, there's a small barricade set up and a sign that says no trespassing allowed. All persons without clearance who pass this point will be fined 10,000 gold and will potentially be jailed for 2 years, per order of Mayor de la Rouge.
Tim's will
Convenient.
will briefly chuckle and then continue.
Gonna break your way through here. Doof. And what you do see coming into here is there's a hatch that is headed down below, or that leads down below.
Can I see if there's anything like down there?
Yeah, yeah. Are you just peeping?
Yeah, just to make sure I'm not about to drop into like 80 monsters.
You give a look down, and your torch gives you plenty of light to actually see down and into here, and it seems safe.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go down.
Make your way down into here, and you find let's see what you got here. You have 2 bunches of cryolapse, and there is 5 more silver ore here.
Okay, I'll gather those. I'll be careful with the cryolapse.
Perfect. And make your way back up. Oops. Back up.
And I'll go to that cave thing that I didn't go to the first time.
Down this way, you mean?
Yep.
Okay. Down this way, there are 5 more. Actually, is it 5? It's 4 more silver ore.
Okay. Is there anything that I am missing currently with it?
Missing currently with what? Sorry.
The little cave area.
This one up here.
Okay, then I'll go up there.
Yeah, and that seems to be it. Doesn't really seem like there's anything up here. Just a dead end room.
Okay. And so that little mining platform only goes like essentially up the ladder and down the ladder.
This one here.
Yep.
Yeah. So it is kind of it loads up and then it just goes down to where the bottom of the ladder is. Yep.
Okay, then I'll pick up the crane.
Give me a strength check.
Okay, bet. I'm adding dice with 100. I
Can't
want
imagine
this
why.
crane. I rolled a 9, which is technically a 16, but I don't think that cuts it. Okay, I have a 20 on the dot now.
All right. Yes. Yes. You do manage to hoist this crane up onto your shoulders, and you kind of
Let's
start
go.
to make your way out with it. Are you bringing it back to the castle?
Yeah.
Right. Perfect. Meanwhile, while this is happening... oops. I didn't mean to go down further. Here we go. We're almost there. Yippee! Oh, let me zoom out. I think I went the wrong way. Oh no, I just went far too far east. You make your way into this next area here. It seems there are some support beams that are keeping this this wall from kind of caving in. And as you make your way in here, let's see what we got.
What do we got in here?
There is, yet again, you kind of make your way around the corner here. And there is 50 coal here and 7 silver ore.
50 coal and 7 silver?
Yep.
Oops. Meant to put it in the item dump.
Oh yeah, perfect. And I'll give you
'Cause
any of the numbers that you need.
I was say I assume that it's Thames that's gonna need to have those numbers more than anything.
And anything else in this area that you would like to explore? You only have the one room that's up there with all the miners.
With what?
With all the miners. Oh my god.
What?
You know, all the workers, all the miners.
Yeah, all the miners are there.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem, Keen.
Yeah, I mean, like,
The forced labor, you know.
yeah, I mean, Keen does seem pretty good at like knowing where all the miners are, but like, I think it's just because he's a DM. So
Yeah, it's true. DM should know where the miners are, I guess. That's fair.
After you kind of clear out the area, would you like to do anything else inside here? Are you waiting for Mr. Temsathy?
I'm just gonna like walk around,
Okay.
like wherever else that we haven't gone down. Like I'm not going back because well, actually, hold on. If we go back to the middle there, did the miners go towards the entrance or did they go further in?
They made their way further in.
So then the only other way would be that way.
Yep.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just walk that way.
You get up on the rails and you start kind of walking in here, and it seems the two miners that were you can kind of spot them out. It seems that they're just right back to work. And you make your way up here, and let me see if they notice you or if the head notices you. Oh, he definitely does. Okay, 18.
I was saying I'm not trying to be stealthy.
He hears you walking up the rails, and he kind of makes his way down just to peek around the corner. He says,
I swear to God, you really did bring in other workers to work for you, didn't you? Get your ass over here, boys!
and it kind of like takes their two helmets and bangs them together.
You get out of here!
I just look confused and carry on without paying any mind to what happened.
You start kind of like making your way, and so he's like,
This is Brevcorp Excavation Site 112! You're not allowed in here! Workers only! Unless you're looking for a job. We pay well. Great benefits.
I already have one.
Oh, yeah, you must be one of those.
and he sees like your jacket.
One of those hoity-toity people on the rich side of the city, eh? Now get your ass out of here. I don't need you to be coming in here telling me anyways how to run my own business. Yeah, just because this son of a bitch has more money than I do thinks you come in here, boss me.
It's over here. He's mauling.
Pivot never taught me hoity-toity. There are so many words.
These two like are trying not to look at you. They're just like trying to go about their regular business, very shakily mining.
I just keep walking.
You make your way in here. And give me a nature check.
Oh yeah, no, I excel at these. -1.
Yeah, so you kind of look around.
Oh,
the
sorry. Sorry, wait. 4.
room. Oh, not so bad. You kind of look around the room here. You have no idea what they are mining. You've seen it in the other room, but yeah, you really in character just have no idea what they're trying to take out of here.
I walk up to one of them.
Look, man,
Not the leader person.
I'm not trying to get in trouble. You need to go away from me. The boss, he's gonna bang my head.
Ayo.
Bosses banging miners in this one.
No! No!
It's doomed. What are you doing?
Look, man, I told you to leave me alone. I just want to mine coal and go back and spend a nice evening with my wife, okay? That's all I want.
Do I know what coal is?
That's what you were just trying to investigate, so no.
I just gotta take some.
What do you... boss! I thought I told you, city slicker, to get out of here! Now you're trying to freeload? Don't you know that we have a hard enough time living as it is? We mine this coal for pennies!
Look down, just looks at them, and gives them 10 gold.
What? Yes, sir! You have free access to this entire mine should you want this facility for yourself. You should have just said so. Are you looking to buy it?
Maybe?
Well, I tell you, I've been in the coal business for years. And one thing that I've learned from coal is that it keeps everybody nice and heated, nice and safe.
I think Thames might use this.
There you go, Thames. You got a wife of your own? Perfect. Well, something that's real good to bring home to your wife is coal. I can't tell you how good this stuff is.
And he kind of like takes one out and gives it like a like a tap with his pickaxe, and it kind of like chips off a little bit. And he's like,
You smell that? Ugh. That's the
I
freedom
smell
to
it.
keep That's the freedom to keep your home nice and warm throughout the entire cold season here in Mackallai.
How much?
Well, you give me another 10 gold, and you can,
and he kind of like grabs like about like let's see, what does he normally make on this? He makes like dick all money on this.
He's gonna make less when he leaves.
He's like,
for 10 gold, you can take 50. Now that's a good offer.
That is not a good offer.
No, it's not, but I give him another 10 gold, so I don't know that.
God's bless you, son. You're a
Can I get
real
100
McLeod
then?
patriot.
What's that?
Does that mean I get 100 since I already gave him 50? Or gave him 10?
Yeah, you kind of like reach for another thing. He's like,
Yep, you just take that, son. You take care of yourself now. I could buy dinner for weeks with this. You don't understand.
Glad.
You boys, what's your name, son?
Me?
Yes, you. I don't see any other rich entrepreneur in here. Only yourself, a fine gentleman such as yourself, and I would do say myself.
El Doozy.
Woo! Well, boys, say hello to El Doozy.
Hail Doozy.
Now
I
get your
just
ass
heard-
back to work.
Look down just starts rubbing the ring Valrizi gave him.
Oh. And he kind of like pats you on your shoulder with his like black, just coal covered hands, and it just like leaves a handprint on your jacket. He says,
Well, you come here if you need anything else. You hear me? Brevcore has the finest supplies.
You might need something else.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're saying. You looking to give me more gold? Because I got product up the wazoo, let me tell you. Yeah.
Did you live above here?
Do I live above here?
and he kind of like looks.
He's like, no, I don't. Despite my outward appearance, me and my constituents do, in fact, not live inside these mines.
No. Up. And like I point above us. Oh wait, no, because we're in the mountain, right?
Yep.
Look down. We'll be like, oh, in the town.
Brevere? Oh, sure as shit I live in Brevere, yeah.
It's covered in water.
What?
Tried to stop bomb. Didn't succeed.
I could have sworn I heard something outside. You boys weren't lying to me! Oh, God! Oh, dear God! Oh! Come on, boys, we need to get back to the city!
And they all start kind
Be
of running.
careful. Thick gas. Whether they hear me when they're on their way out, I don't.
Yeah, he kind of just books it. Fortunately, the blood fog as well had lifted kind of by the time
That's
you made
true.
your way
I
out.
forgot about that.
All the workers leave.
Would you say that like Tim's and the party are about synced up in time now?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll call Pivot.
Ring, 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 ring.
Pivot answers. Holding it an appropriate distance from his face. Pivodio.
Tim's isn't like holding it really at all. As soon as he rings you, he puts it back in his pocket because he's holding it green. And then he'll say, Pivot, I will meet you at the mountain south of here. I have to take a pit stop at the castle. And he'll look at his shoulder where there's a fucking crane.
I see. Do you want us to investigate the rest of the southern mountain on our own?
I can meet you there, but I need to drop this off first.
Right. We'll see you there. I'm gonna go find Lookdown.
You lost him?
Not really. He's just kind of wondering.
You let him wander?
Yeah.
He called me an ass. He called me an ass.
Because you are an ass.
That's not why I let him wander.
That's why I
Sounds
let
like
him
it might do
wander.
some good.
Humph.
Right, Maxwell, you can move the crane to the basement when you get back.
Crane?
What?
Oh, yes.
See you there. Yep.
Incredible.
That guy's an ass. Look down! Look down, where the hell are you?
He's probably talking to the miners.
What? That's not a very good thing. Oh god, I can't. Well, that's where we're gonna end today's now.
Look down in court, not understanding why he's there.
What do you mean talking to minors is bad?
Did you talk to the miners? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What's a minor?
Oh god, I can't. I will say, Thames, as you kind of made your way down the western side of the northernmost mountain, you do see that there is one more entrance.
Okay, then yeah, I'll put the crane by the side there and go investigate that one too.
Okay.
Hopefully there's not another crane to take, because Tim's will probably try to take it.
You told them to meet you at the southern mountains?
Yep.
Okay.
Because there's one other entrance I don't think we went to in the southern one.
Yes, correct. There. Let's see. Let me go grab Thames quick. Yeet. Oh,
In the
did
crane
I-
too.
Yeah, and the crane. Thames and the crane, inseparable. Let me just toggle both of them together.
Well, he needs a crane for his workshop, actually, though.
He's traveling at Mach 10.
Turns out
Look at him
he needed to blow up a city first before he could get his super speed ability.
We're just gonna bring a fuck ton of water with us everywhere we go now.
Just a slip and slide.
Exactly.
Unleash Tim, slip and slide deployed.
Are you leaving it outside the cave entry?
Yeah, because I don't think it'll fit in the cave.
Oops.
Foreman walks around the mountain. Well, my crane!
My crane! What is No, Ukraine.
Oh no.
Let me enable Fog of War for this one. Yeah. Perfect. You make your way in here with your torch.
What's the sign say?
Your sign. Let me go find the room here. This is Brevcore Excavation Site 223. It's from 2 years ago that this sign is hung up.
Is that a hole?
Yes.
I want to make sure there's no monsters down that hole.
Give me an observation check.
Okay. $16.
Yeah, so you shine your torch down below here, and it is kind of relatively dark down here. This light is not doing a good job kind of showing you kind of everything that's down here. But you do see that there's nothing of kind of nothing within immediate view that would probably be any concern at all.
Gotcha.
just a-
Cowabunga it is.
All right, perfect. It's just a little rock wall that kind of leads down that you can just kind of hop down with here. You make your way in. As you do, you come across a hat and a note on the ground.
What's the note say?
The note, as you read it, says, I know I'm about 3 days away from some potentially life-changing money in this cave system. The rest of my crew, including the foreman, fled from the scene like a bunch of frightened caged animals. We cleared out debris from a cave in and across an ancient Herbetian ritual site. Ooh, the heebie-jeebies, they got rattled to their bones so hard that they booked it from the cave and swore they'd never come back again. What a bunch of piss babies. We slave away in these mountains attempting to find ore to sell for copper on the G. And finally, we come across, just once, we get sent on a feature expedition. If they want to live in the slums for the rest of their lives then it's fine by me. But the only mountains I'll be exploring after I'm done with these ones are the twin peaks of some lucky maiden. Truly, they weren't joking about how creepy it is, though. I feel like I'm always hearing whispering. When I can't handle it anymore, I just shout when the voices go away. I'm gonna travel up a bit further ahead and see what I can scout out. With my luck, I'll be out of here in a couple of days.
Did Bowtie write this note? I'm gonna continue.
You continue onward here, and there's a rock wall that goes upwards. You make your way up and in. And all right, give me There's a lot in here. Tell me if there's anything in here that you really want to investigate.
The northmost barrels?
These are huts.
Okay. I'll investigate the huts.
Give me a give me a history.
Let me see what my bonus is. 14.
So these huts, you kind of have seen in your adventures something similar, not exactly quite to this, but these are Herbetian huts from a kind of a tribe that has shut itself away. Some Herbetians will kind of form tribes and separate themselves from just regular city, town life in general. A lot of Herbetians in general are kind of ostracized and kicked out for the most part anyways. So it's not too uncommon that you can come across these small sects of Herbetians that form tribes like this. So these are their huts that they have formed.
What does the sign say?
Sign here. Let's see. The sign here says Brevcore excavation site 223. Do not enter. Excavation canceled 2 years ago.
Ooh, heebie-jeebies. What little piss baby. I'm gonna walk over to the altar.
All right. And give me a what are you looking at in particular?
The skulls.
These skulls here. Okay, so you go up to the altar and give me a religion check.
That is a 6.
So as you kind of look over this altar, it's not hard to see for sure that it's some kind of tribute altar. There's plenty of blood that is just dried on the stone platform itself here. And as you kind of look over these skulls, they seem like the skulls of animals.
Is there something to the left? Or is that a dead end or a passageway?
To the left here?
Yep.
Yeah, this goes on a little bit further here.
Then I'll continue in there.
Continue onward here, and give me... if you're looking through these ruins, give me an observation check.
That is a 19.
Hey.
So you look on, this is just an old ruined here. There are murals on the wall that show Herbaceans bowing before a large creature. And give me a nature check.
That is a dirty 20.
All right.
Actually, no, that's a 21.
You recognize the creature on these murals. It's kind of shadily drawn, but this is definitely a homadi, a common creature that many Herbaceans praise as a messenger and gift from Natel. Along these walls, there is, you see in particular, one area that goes through the entirety of the wall. And it is, from your nature check, a blowhole. If you blow through it, you can hear something from the other side of it.
I'll blow into it.
Perfect. So you make your way to the kind of entry to the blow, and you blow through it. And as you do, it forms into a voice that speaks.
The Fear Father hungers. He consumes the weak and gives them purpose. The fibers of his being weave us back into the great cycle. He whispers in the wind and gives us guidance. He warned us of darkness and light and the clash of cataclysm. He guided us until the wind stopped blowing one day.
I wonder which side of darkness and light I'm considered to be on. Let's continue. More conjurers for later.
And where would you like to go?
I'll go to the right.
Go to the right side of the room. It seems like it kind of loops back around into the room itself.
Okay, then I'll go there. And I'll look down into into that little thing to see if there's monsters down there.
All right, so you give another observation check.
7.
You look down into the hole below, and it doesn't seem like there's realistically anything there. It seems like there is just a platform that you can kind of drop into.
Cowabunga it is.
Right.
Cowabunga, brother.
Drop down here. Yeet. Down into the hole. And give me 1 second. I just have to make sure something is all set up for you guys here. Okay. Let's see. Show player. You kind of jump down into here, and it looks like just down below, just like a dark pit. Not too far down.
Okay, then I'll just jump across the little platform to the northeast.
To the northeast here. And katunk! As you come kind of crashing down on this platform with your gigantic body, you hear, "Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was stuck down here. You need to get me out of here. It's scary down here. I hurt myself and I can't get out.
Were you the one that left the note?
Oh, you read my note! Yeah.
Tell me, what exactly did you refer to your colleagues as?
Listen, I was wrong about my colleagues.
No. What did you call them? I'm curious.
Call them babies. I want to go home.
That didn't sound right. tell me before I decide to kill you. Why exactly are you making those noises?
I shouldn't have come down here. I just want my friends again.
Curious. Can I see where this dude is?
Not from where your torch is lighting, no.
Okay, then I'll jump back across, see if I see him.
Jump back across here. And give me an observation check.
That is
You
a
don't want
13.
to see what he looks like. Just saying.
Let me open up Google Drive. Google.
Gaggle.
Yeah, so from behind this pillar here, you can see the shadows of quite a few tendrils just peeking out from the backside of this pillar.
Mind stepping out for a minute?
I would prefer it if you stepped in. Perhaps you could help me out.
That seems like a bad idea.
Oh no. You should let me out. We could help one another. We could be rich.
And as you kind of say this, creeping out from the corner here, you see a kava clips. It makes its way right here and is kind of slithering on the ground.
Do I know if like kava clipses are like hard to handle?
Right, you didn't fight one. Give me a nature check.
No, those are the words I want to hear. Oh, right. You haven't fought one.
The party did, but
Yeah, we fought one before.
That is a 19.
Ooh, okay. Kava clipses, they kind of love situations where they can find one person isolated in particular. They are the horror monsters. These creatures wait for years in these cave systems and in dark places to usually find somebody helpless. Kava clipses can range from relatively easy to deal with to pretty hard to deal with depending on your damage type. You do kind of observe from its kind of gooey-esque substance that it's not very solid.
Okay, so strength damage probably isn't going to be too good against it.
Yeah, probably.
If Tim's were to, like with his knowledge, were to give himself a percentage chance versus this thing, what would you like say the range would be? Basically, does he need to gather the homies or not?
I'll leave that one up to you. I can definitely tell you right now, just from that observation, or sorry, from the nature check in general, that you can kind of tell that your weapons are going to be useless against this thing.
Yeah, I'll go see what the other hole is about. I'll say. I would try to fight you, but I think you're trying to bait me into it. So, maybe later.
Wait, don't leave me down here.
See you around.
You're going over to this here.
I'm gonna try to just go to the other hole that I saw.
The other hole that you saw. Oh, up above?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. As it sees you leaving here, let me just do a measurement quick. Oops, measurement. Yeah. Let me just read something quick. Oh God. The Kava Clips is going to use Shiver. The Kava Clips inverts its face, and a vocal bone from the creature protrudes from its neck. It begins whispering. All targets within 60 feet must roll a will saving throw of 10 or higher.
That is a 19.
All right, perfect. You do pass. So it begins whispering, and you definitely just kind of tune out as you read the note prior and know that it's probably not the best thing.
Yep, then I'll hop on out.
All right, perfect. You make your way up here and over to this hole here.
Yeah.
Right. Are you headed down?
I'm gonna look down there first.
Okay. An observation.
Okay.
You're stealing my shit.
Yeah.
What a problem player.
That's a 12.
You look down here, and then let me see how far this goes out. This probably goes about 32. Oops. Let me make the fog of war not so dark for me. I'm literally seeing what you're seeing. I said 30 feet, yeah.
Do you see what I see?
Measurement. It doesn't really seem like a lot is down here other than that you can see at least there's one kind of low platform that is down below that has ruins, quite a few skeletons, and what seems to be limbs from Herbitions.
So you said it's a 30 feet drop?
This is... Actually, let me look at the dock quick. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. It is about a 20 feet drop. It's a low platform. You had about 30 feet of just vision from your torch going in.
Oh, that's chill. Tim's can jump out then if he wants to. So, I'll take a look.
Hop down. From your height, you would only take 1d6 of damage if you're looking to just hang on the ledge and drop down.
Okay.
Let's see. Ooh! You drop down into the pit, and that's going to be 2 impetus damage. Oops.
So, would that be 1 or...
Oops. I fucked up. Where'd Tim's go? Oh no! Oh god!
What are you doing?
I don't know
can't
if we
see
decided
Tim's.
if Tim's is resistant to it or not. If not, then I'll take the 2. But if so, then he can take 1, I think.
We'll give it the normal strength resistance if you have any as strength resistance.
Yeah, I have strength and dexterity.
Okay. Then we'll do that.
1 damage.
Mr. Tim's go. Dum, dum, dum. You hop down below here. Yeet. Down into this pit. And yeah, like I said, there's kind of bones piled up, various limbs from Herbitions that seem to have been ripped apart. And there is a cliff face that goes up a little bit further with a platform. And as you kind of jump down into the ground, from the darkness crawls out a Homedy. And go ahead and roll for initiation for me.
Holy fuck. I don't know if this is where you want to be. I'm going to be honest with you.
Who knows? Probably not.
And I'll mark down whatever your initiation is. It's 12 for Monstra.
I rolled a 12.
Roll one more time.
Okay.
A 1.
I rolled a 7.
Alright, so Thames will be going first, and Monster will be going second. As this is happening, all you gents that are waiting for Thames from the mountains, disable these fog. Let me go. Where did I bring the boys? I think you guys are still over here.
We are them gents.
Holla, holla. We them boys.
Gents.
Grab all 3. And you guys have made your way at this point to the southern mountains after, kind of waiting for Thames here. Marth is not there. Look down. This is the only other kind of area that you guys came across that you didn't explore, so you kind of know this previously. Did you hear me?
Wait. What was that?
I said that this is the only other cave that you guys came across that you did not go into on your travels down into the southern mountains here.
I guess in we go.
Okay. You all head in here. Grab y'all and bring you down a level. You make your way into this cave entry, and there is a kind of a slide down with a 2 cranks that have cables kind of attached to them going down.
I look down the hole.
You do what you do best here, and you kind of slide down, look down into the hole, and what you see, as you do kind of have full vision into this hole, is you just see an empty room with some ore as well as a mine cart at the very bottom. Not very far down either.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Are we waiting for Thames? He's been on kind of a while.
I mean, he was only moving a crane. He really shouldn't have taken this long. Unless he saw something else that caught his attention.
I guess that's what you can kind of assume. You want to call him?
Suppose so. Yeah, but I'll just ring up Thames, I guess.
You ring up Thames one more time, and it's right as you're in the pit.
And I'll answer and say, "Hey, Pivid, I have a question for you. Do you know if there's anything that's a homedy is weak to?"
Homedy?
I'll look right at the thing.
yeah, you give like a picture over to the homedy.
Give a roll. It's Common Monsterpedia, yes?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good roll, too. It's 26.
Ooh. The homedy. Let me open up the page for it. The homedy, aka the Fear Father, of which they called them. It is a common monster, like I said, that the Herbetians really, really love. They tend to kind of worship it as it is a blessing from Natel. These creatures are weak to fire.
Blessed creature Natel. Fire will do well against it.
Very nice.
Do you want us to come over, or...?
Probably couldn't hurt.
Right. I assume there's a different cave entrance.
Yes, and it's close to the south of the northernmost one. Confusing, I know. Sorry if it seems as if I'm a little indifferent. I'm trying to maintain a good composure because I'm pretty sure if I get spooked, this thing will be better against me. And
Right.
I'll look at it and say, "Sorry to keep you waiting, friend," and then hangs up.
Well, we're going back to the northern mountain.
Ugh, great, more walking.
Southernmost entrance.
Kind of make your way out. Look down. Are you following?
Yeah, I take a second and then jaunt after.
All right. You make your way out of the mountains here. Out of the cave. Oh, I didn't bring you up with me. Hold on.
Can't believe you forgot us, DM.
I would never forget you. You make your way out of the mountains. And as you do, you see the Radiant Knight standing outside. He has in his right hand Marth by the throat, and in his left hand he has Alice's head.
I attack him immediately.
All right. Whew. Go ahead and he kind of tosses Alice's head off to the side here. Give me an attack roll as you kind of charge in.
I miss.
What was the roll?
I rolled a 3 on the die, so it was like a. Oh wait. Oh no, that's a 7.
7.
Sorry, an 8.
An 8 does miss.
Okay.
You go to charge at the Radiant Knight through Pivot and Maxwell, and the Radiant Knight, actually, it's kind of close enough to him. He bats away your sword and kind of staggers you a little bit. And he is going to toss Marth off to the side here. And whew. You will simply state, turn on the voice mod here.
In radiance, they cry, as holy fire cleanses their body. They know the night of the realm has arrived. You should not have come into Mechalite. You have trespassed too far, and thou must learn.
And he looks over to Marth, who is kind of gasping for breath as his throat was kind of almost crushed here. And he says,
I have come to deliver a message unto thee.
I'm still swinging.
give me another attack.
Like, if this guy's gonna keep talking, I'm gonna keep on swinging.
15. A 15 will hit.
He does have to make a will save. As he's immune to fear. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
You kind of hit him with your sword and roll for the damage.
11 damage.
You go to swing with your sword into the Radiant Knight's armor, and it hits his armor and simply deflects off of it, like nothing had even touched him in the first place. And let's see. He is actually going to just look in your direction. Look down. Let me read one thing here.
I'm also going to use immense focus.
Okay. He is going to. You have your armor, yes?
Yep.
Okay. He is going to pull out a large sword called Crushfell, and he is going to attempt to swing.
Oh, wait, no, I do not.
Okay. He is not going to use. No, he will.
Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry, I forgot. I was looking at the Civilonian earlier when I looked at my HP.
1 second then. He's not going to use that on you. Oh, God. He is going to take out an ancient Lyphorus spear and attempt to jab you through with it.
Can I cast a spell, King?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Promise on Look Down.
Okay. You cast...
Pretty much as Radiant Knight's going to swing.
You cast Promise on him, and also give me a Divine saving throw.
Sure thing.
And he's swinging with disadvantage.
It's a 4.
Pivot, as you go to cast Promise, from inside your own mind itself, you hear a whisper.
No, child of lights. I don't believe you will run interference. I need to use your body. I shall speak through thee.
And all you hear kind of repeating over and over in your mind is desist, 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 desist. And you lose consciousness. Your eyes kind of glow a brilliant radiance. And as the Radiant Knight goes to jab you, which is a 14 on the dime. Which does that hit you, Mr. Lookdown?
Oh, sorry, was that a 9?
14 on the dime.
14, sorry. I don't know, I heard a 9. I died, probably 9. Yes.
The spear sticks you through here. This is 10d6 piercing damage. 3, 8, 13, 18, 6, 32. Jeez. 38. What the
I'm
fuck?
down.
He kind of it deals half to normal HP.
Oh, okay.
It's piercing. That is 38. That is 40 altogether. So you would take 20 piercing damage. And you are stuck into the ground through the spear. And Pivot, as you kind of as he sticks you through, you step forward and simply speak.
That'll be enough, Knight of the Realm, Sir Radiance.
And the Radiant Knight kind of lowers his guard just ever so slightly, takes a step back and kneels to the ground.
I am flailing on this post and like pulling myself off it.
Okay, give me a strength check.
I don't even care that it fucking hurts like hell. I am a man possessed. 8.
An 8 will not do. You are still stuck solidly into the ground here. And Pivid kind of looks over to Marth and says,
There is no need for violence. All I came to do was deliver a message, and to send a message. Deliver justice unto those who have trespassed and broken the law.
and Marth kind of sees Alice's head just separated, laying on the ground. And he kind of spits at Pivid's feet and says, "That's not justice. You're a sick fuck. You're disillusioned."
You may call justice what you see fit. However,
And she kind of just looks over to Alice's body.
for one wrong action, one must be punished. You will be coming with me, Marth Silmance. There is a summit in Cellspring. We are to discuss the matter of Soviet Alexandrite.
And Marth shakes his head. He kind of looks down. Give me another strength check.
He is literally just like flailing on this thing, like just screaming, "Motherfucker!" 12.
Who's still stuck on
13.
this spear. Who's still stuck on this spear.
Yeah.
And Maxwell kind of, who is trying to put himself in between the Radiant Knight and Pivid as best as he possibly can. And he says, "I won't be coming with you. And if you were smart, you would strike me down where I stand."
Marth Silmance, as stubborn as your father, it seems. Stubbornness will lead to the same fate as he.
And Marth is going to kind of run over and grab Pivid by the shoulders and shake him. It doesn't seem like shaking him kind of does realistically anything to stop Niall from controlling his body. And the Radiant Knight kind of starts to stand up a little bit, but Pivid looks over to the Radiant Knight and calls him off. And Marth grabs a hold of Pivid and states, "You're not taking me." And he looks into Pivid's eyes and says, "However, you'll take Pivid with you. You'll take my place at the summit. I have no guarantee that me going with you, I would go out alive. Therefore, you will take my right-hand man. He's every bit as trustworthy, as courageous, and as smart as I am. His word is mine. He will speak in my stead at the summit. After all, I'm sure. And she kind of nods.
That I will speak through him as well.
And she kind of thinks for a second. And Marth says, at the border. I'll meet you back at the border with Pivot. If he's not there, we'll continue our plans. If he is there, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. However, you better bring him back to me alive. And Niall starts to relinquish a bit of control from Pivid, and she just states,
14 hours. You will have him here, prepared and ready to go. My Radiant Knights will take him.
and Marth kind of backs away and nods and says, that is agreeable. And she relinquishes control from you, Pivid.
Am I conscious?
Yes.
Alright. I imagine that's quite an overwhelming sensation.
Yes.
Pivot, like, the second he has control back of his body, he pretty much just, like, full, like, fucking collapses to his knees, like, what the... Was I aware of the conversation?
Yes. Yeah. I can kind of liken it to being behind a full sheet of glass, banging on it, unable to break through it, and having to witness events for yourself.
Shit.
I would like to try one last time to pull myself off this thing.
Okay.
17.
You do finally manage to pull yourself off of the spear. And he...
I guess
Sorry, go
that
ahead.
takes an action.
yes.
Okay.
He, is there anything else you wish to do? If you want to go on a turn
There's
basis,
plenty I
you
wish I
can.
could do, but I don't have anything else I can do as far as like an action goes, unless you allow me to fucking swing at him again.
He is going to return the spear back to himself and stand up. What you wish to do is up to you.
At this point, tears in Lookdown's eyes, he swings again.
Give me a hit.
14.
14 to hit. Roll for damage.
Jeez.
Same as last time.
It simply bounces off of his armor. He looks over to Marth and says,
Quell his anger, or I shall cleanse it from him.
and Marth just looks over to the Radiant Knight and says, look down. That's enough. There's nothing we can do now.
Motherfucker. I look down. And fall to my knees.
Ugh.
And just openly sob.
Fall defeated to your knees as Marth looks back over to the Radiant Knight and says, 14 hours. We'll meet you at the front gates. For now, I believe we're in need of some discussing. And the Radiant Knight replies,
As you wish.
and he makes his way back over towards the city. And as this is happening, from the flooded gates flows a small device. Let's see. Let me give you a visual representation. Oops. Let's do this here instead. Flows a small device. This is actually pretty tiny. And change the color here. Attached to a contraption is an olivinium stone. And from it simply states... actually, let me turn this up a little bit. Pause the music quick as well.
To collapse for the intrepid adventurers who so valiantly disarmed this bomb and saved the good, hard-working people of Bravair. Defused the bomb that he promised to set off himself? Change of heart or lack of brain cells. You see, the Marth I knew had more spine than to let the oppressors that walked all over his country live. Oh, goodness, now where do the times go? Marth. Now that is a name I thought I would never hear again. Thought it was a name that no one would ever have to hear again. To be perfectly honest, I liked it that way. Now, I know not why you are back, for if a memory serves correctly, Soliot severed your head cleanly off of your shoulders. But I suppose, as the old wives' tales go, never trust a witch. Funny though, I don't think they ever mentioned anything about a dragon in those stories. By now, hopefully you've seen the pamphlets that been passed around Mechalite more than a lady of the night. Consider them your walking obituaries. You and your little posse. I found it quite interesting indeed that anyone would side themselves with a prince that had been lost to history's name, but I suppose if I was a slave owned by another slave, I too would be eager to jump at a proposition that ensured my freedom. Well, I think that's all for... Oh, no. One last thing. General Dawn of the Dead delivered some juicy gossip to me. Something about how you were coming for me, an 8-foot Turliad, yada, yada, yada. Now, don't worry, I didn't lay a finger upon him. Wouldn't want to put such a prestigious Mechalite officer in danger. But his family, however, took an extended vacation into the ocean skyrise. Poor Oaf thinks it was due to a Patovian raid. You know, I think once this is all said and done, I will take an extended vacation too. Build myself a house right on the rubble and ash of your childhood home. Good night, Silmance. I left you a last meal as a kind gesture.
And that is where we are going to end the episode. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. Unfortunately, a lot of very sad things happened in tonight's episode. The party did manage to get some supplies under their belt, however, at the cost of quite a lot. We will see where this summit leads Pivot in 14 hours, and we will see how the party is able to move forward from Brevaire itself. I hope you all enjoyed the show this evening. If you wish to support us, type in !Patreon, become a part of the Patreon itself. There are plenty of tiers. We do watch parties together with one another. If you miss any of the episodes, we watch them just a day or two after they're live on YouTube. There are t-shirts. Oh, I'm not actually wearing the t-shirt. I took it off. I showered today, so woo, we love showers. But there's a Marth's Dungeon t-shirt for the people at the $20 tier. You can also get yourself into the story as one of the tiers as well. So if you enjoy this tabletop RPG, want to be a part of the community, and help out in, you guys help out massively by just viewing in general. I'm not gonna lie, I love being able to present these shows for you each week day in and day out. But if you wish to help us out monetarily, make sure to hop in the Patreon. And I will see you in the next week.